All right, so we know that Census 2022 is getting underway. This evening there's an event in Cape Town, but also there's something happening at the OR Tambo International Airport. We know, of course, it's the fourth census since 1994, census night activities dealing very much with transient population, people on the move. eNCA reporter Govan Whittles is at the airport. He joins us now. So, Govan, tell me how exactly this is working at the airport.
Well, they're starting at the airport to count the transient population. Those are the people, South Africans, that are leaving the country right now. And they'll begin at sort of the ports of entry. They'll go from here to Park Station, where they'll count the homeless population, and then conclude at the Chris Hani Baragwanath Hospital in Soweto, counting the babies that were born on the stroke of midnight. This is how the census begins. And this year, compared to the last census, it's a bit different. And let's discuss this now with the Gauteng Stats SA representative, Mr. Thabo Manchidi. Thank you so much, Mr. Manchidi. I appreciate it. So just tell us how or why you're starting at the airport and why you're starting with the transient population.
On a census night, we count the transient population because it's a snapshot of who's in the borders of South Africa at that point in time. So we start with the transient, the homeless, the special dwelling institutions, your hotels. And the airport provides you with an interesting aspect of the combination of the three.
So why is it important to begin with people who are about to leave the country?
Because they will be leaving the country, but at the snapshot of the census night, when we start the census night, they will be within the borders of South Africa. And because it's a de facto census, we want to count those that were in South Africa from the midnight of the 2nd of February, which is our census night.
All right, so this time it's a bit different because you have the technological aspect. Just tell us how it differs from the previous census and what the benefit is.
Pen and paper. Previously, we will come to your doorstep and ask for your information, your household information. This time around, we have 3 modes of data collection. We've taken into consideration, although we had planned before even COVID had started, we've had many tests and pilots on this case. However, what is important on this one is that you can be able to enumerate yourself in the comfort of your house without a field worker coming to your house. And you need to register online first, and the deadline has been increased until the 5th of February, and we'll urge South Africans to ensure that they register online, and it's 15 minutes data free. All that you do is get the link from tomorrow, then you fill in the questionnaire. And also, when you do not want people to come to your house, you can register online, and there's a call center where you could be phoned and be interviewed telephonically. And this is also in ensuring that COVID-19 protocols are observed and our field workers are not spreaders of the coronavirus.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Manchidi. But Sally, just take a look over there. There are the field workers that he was talking about, and essentially this is what they'll be doing, stopping people who are here at the airport and encouraging them to register online and then fill in their details in that way. A little bit later on, we'll be hearing from the Statistician General as well as the Deputy Minister in the Presidency, and that's when we'll get an opportunity to ask about representativity on the census. Of course, we've heard the allegations by the LGBTQI community that they're not represented there, and the Statistician General is expected to respond to some of that. But for now, they'll start by handing out pamphlets, encouraging people to register online for the census, and then a little bit later we'll see them at the border gates right here at the departures terminal at the OR Tambo International Airport, where they'll begin the count that should be from about 9 o'clock. Back to you for now.
Thank you so much. eNCA reporter Govan Whittles at OR Tambo International Airport. As the Census 2022 kicks off, it's estimated there's some 60 million people in South Africa currently.